Hello friends, I'm DJ Goodman. Now I want to quickly advise you, if you're someone that needs advice and you hear people that are teaching on dating and marriage, it's better you listen to them because they have a lot of experiences. Because they will guide you step by step in having a successful relationship, whether before marriage or after marriage. However, there's something I want to point out today. If you're a child of God, dating tips will only help you so far. The most important thing you should pay attention to is your relationship with God. If you're a child of God, you must know how to be led by the Spirit of God, how to act on God's word, because ultimately that is the only thing that will make you to succeed where marriage relationship is concerned. Let me explain to you what I mean so well. You see, what dating advice or dating tips is to marriage is what medical science is to Christianity. Is medical science wrong? No. Medical science is very important because without medical science, we will have a lot of believers dead today because most believers do not even understand what it means to walk by faith or walk in divine healing or divine health. So medical science is the will of God to keep some people alive even though they do not understand things about divine healing or divine health. So God put medical science in place to help so many people until they can exercise their faith to trust Him for divine healing or divine health. The same thing with dating. I believe so strongly that God has inspired so many people to teach from their experience how people can succeed in relationship, which includes marital relationship. And dating tips and dating advice will go a long way to help so many people. But this is my advice to believers. If you're a child of God, never sit on the fence of dating advice or dating tips. I know so many preachers that preach on dating and they will put a lot of scriptures to back what they say, which is good. But every believer must know the will of God for themselves. So if you're a child of God, you must know how to be led by the Spirit of God. You must know how God speaks to you personally. You must understand how God speaks to individuals. So God is going to speak to you about who to marry, and God will lead you each step of the way on how to run a successful marital relationship. Yes, people teach dating and it will tell you so many things that you can do. It will help you so far. But just like medical science would not be able to help some people when it comes to certain illnesses, medical science will tell you this is medically incurable. Just the same way that many relationship problems can never be solved by dating advice or dating tips or dating principles. It's only when you have a relationship with God that God can speak to you what to do to solve the particular problem that you are going through. I go through a lot of Instagram accounts, Facebook accounts, or social media accounts where people gather to discuss about their marital problems. Of course, whoever is in charge of such accounts will give them advice on what to do. And such pieces of advice can be scriptural and will help people to some extent. But the most important thing is for individuals that are believers to know how God can speak to them personally. That is the only way you can have total and complete victory, so that your own case will not be typical of such incurable problems that dating advice or dating tips cannot solve. So, should you keep following all those dating sites? Yes, you can, as long as what they teach are in line with the Bible. However, you must understand there are certain problems, certain relationship problems that those dating sites can never provide solution to. It's only your relationship with God that can solve such problems. You must know how to pray and get answers from God. You must know how to read the Bible and apply it to your life. And you must know how to hear from God personally. That's the only way to succeed as a believer in your marital relationship. So, as you follow all these dating tips and advice all about, you must bear in mind that you have a responsibility. And that responsibility is to know how to hear from God personally. One way you can support me on this channel is to like this video and share it with as many people as possible. And if you've not done so, please subscribe to this channel and press the bell notification so that when I release a new video, which I do every week, you'll be the first to know. I'm DJ Goodman, your responsibility coach. Now, there's a video where I've shared with you 5 things to do if you do not want your relationship to hit the rocks in spite of all the dating advice that you have read about or that you have heard about. That video is popping up on your screen right now. Click on the video and I will meet you there. Bye for now.